Like, comment, subscribe.
Ring the bell.
Ring the bell. Ring the bell. Don't forget we got our Facebook page, David H., Melissa H., husband and wife trucking across America. More like walking across America.
Yeah.
What's up, Wombats? How you doing, man? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? I don't know if you guys can tell, this is a different hotel than the one we were at on my last live. Because, yeah, we are shut down. Out of service.
We got broken.
Out of service. We are out of service. Failed the DOT inspection, which didn't surprise me because that truck's a pile of crap. But, you know, what are you going to do? They would not give me my DOT inspection. How you doing, Angelica Jane? David, what's up? Kiana, what's happening? Wombats is living the dream. Well, you know, dreams are nightmares too, you know. Dreams can be nightmares. A good friend of mine told me that. Trucking shop and marked out of service. They found the issue and just waiting for the repair. Okay. Good. Hopefully you're done soon. Hey, Bobby, what's up? Mr. Latimer, what's happening? What's happening? How many thousands will it take to bring you current? I don't know what you mean by that. Sitting in snow, Dodge City, waiting on a load. Fun stuff, man. Dirt Farmer, what is happening? I haven't seen you in a while. Truck driver, you too. Truck driver says, howdy, it sucks about the inspection. Yeah, man, it's a bummer because I was really hoping to get out of here today to make some money. You know, we got bills to pay. Can't pay them bills when you're sitting around. But it's even funnier. You know, you go in and you get a pre-check on the truck. They do a pre-DOT on the truck every time you take it through the shop to see what's, you know, if it needs anything other than what you're bringing it in for. And as you guys know, I've had to unplug my coolant level sensor because, you know, it shuts the truck down. It was kind of funny because when I went and did that pre-DOTs, the sensor's unplugged. And I told him, yeah, no, I go, it's unplugged because the truck won't run with it plugged in. And I told him everything that was done to it. And you know what he tells me? Yeah, just leave it unplugged. He goes, obviously we can't fix it. It's like, okay. Because that was one of the things I wanted fixed while it went in there. It's like, all right, well, at least you're honest. You know, you can't fix it, you can't fix it. Also, I've got an air leak in the truck that runs down to below 50 pounds of pressure by the time you fuel the truck up. They couldn't find anything wrong with that. So that one I really wanted fixed. Let's see, it sucks about inspection. Pass the DOT, yep. What's up, Nick? They were waiting for your inspection to come about to actually fix it right. Yeah, well, you know, it ain't getting fixed anyways. Kiana went to her terminal in PA to get the truck serviced, which I feel stupid for not having the thought to do so earlier. Oh my gosh. Greetings from Wisconsin. What's happening, Cliff? Check your air gun. Yeah, it's not the air gun, man. Come on, man. You think I haven't checked all that crap? Well, one of the things I kind of told him, you know, it might be a little obvious here because he said, I've had the truck sitting here and it hasn't lost a pound of air. Okay, well, when it's hooked to a trailer, it's losing air. It's not the trailer because we've had several different trailers. maybe check the airlines. I don't know if if they have something they can cap them with, and then release the air. And I bet you one of those airlines are leaking. So, anyways, um, I've had an air leak for a year now, been a dealer twice, and still isn't fixed. They have no clue. Yeah, I know air leaks are a bitch, but it leaks so bad that I mean, anyone who's ever been on the phone with me when I leave a fuel station, I mean, they can hear beep 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 for 10 minutes. But anyways, it failed the inspection because of guess what? Guess what caused the inspection to fail? Go ahead. Somebody guess. I'll see. I'll give a couple guesses. You guys know the history of my truck. David said coolant sensor. Nope, coolant sensor's fine. They can leave it disconnected. The windshield chip wasn't big enough, but I did get it patched. Morgan, you're kind of right. The oil leak, not the engine oil leak, the transmission oil leak. Even though when I went through Bay 21 and he did the preliminary on it, he said the transmission's leaking, but it's not DOT because it's not leaking on the floor. When I came back to get the truck from the DOT inspection, the guy says, "No, I'm not tagging it." He goes, "Your transmission's leaking and it's leaking on the floor." Which I told him, you know what? Put a piece of cardboard down there and check. I go, "You got leaks all over your floor from all these other trucks in here." But they basically said that if you want us to DOT it, we're going to put right in there. We're not responsible for the leak, and you are responsible for transmission failure. So obviously I can't be responsible for that. So the truck is gone to Freightliner. The truck caused it to fail. Something silly, obviously. Oil leak, David. Oh, yeah. Everyone's got that oil. He should have fixed it anyways. Unsung hero of YouTube. So this makes, now remember guys, last time I was here, I was sitting in this exact same hotel because I got pulled out of service because of that transmission oil leak. And I was here for 2 days. And what did they say? It ain't leaking, that's residual oil. Well, I had the undercarriage of the truck cleaned a couple weeks ago, a month ago, whatever it was. So that all got cleaned off. And I asked the shop, I go, "Hey, well, did you guys check the oil level?" "Yeah." "Is it low?" "No." So I gave him my face. But again, I can't be responsible. They want to put me responsible if something happens if we don't send it to Freightliner. So we'll let Freightliner deal with it. Hopefully not, Rob. Hopefully it's going in today. They told me, yeah, get a hotel for one night. It should be done tomorrow. Chances are Freightliner's going to get it. They'll deem it. There's nothing wrong with it. And then at least it's not on me. And I can get out of here. Let's see. Is it true Prime charges you guys to use your APU? And if so, how much and how long do you have to pay for it? Yeah, you get charged $70. That it comes with a warranty and everything. The only thing you gotta pay for on it is a PM when it needs a PM. And this is with lease. Now, if your company, no, you don't get charged nothing. But if you're lease, yeah, you're basically leasing the APU too. You got to pay for PMs on it, and if it needs a belt, they don't cover the belts. Otherwise, everything else is covered on it. And it's as long as you lease the truck. If you're doing a 3-year lease purchase, it's paid for by then, on the 3-year lease purchase. But I wouldn't have a truck without an APU, man. This truck idles for a half hour and it wants to go into regen. Screw that noise. Jellica says, "I had an engine shut down light several times, then coolant low, filled coolant, finally got to shop. Week before was a depth sensor." Now, remember, Angelica, if your sensor's doing that, you can unplug that sensor and it will keep the truck from shutting down. But if you actually have a coolant leak, make sure you keep that coolant full. My truck doesn't use a drop of coolant. They've replaced the sensor twice, so you got 2 sensors. They replaced the coolant reservoir. They replaced the wiring harness on it. And I think that's it. But everything's been replaced for it. But I just thought it was funny that the shop said, "Yeah, obviously we can't fix it. Just leave it unplugged." And of course, when I went to pick it up from the DOT guy said, "Oh, I plugged your coolant sensor back in; it was unplugged." Cliff says, "I got this sweet load that I get to keep for an extra day because of the snowstorm. 1,250 miles, $1,400. Well, that sucks." Wombat says, "I'm not bragging, but this truck I have is possessed. It won't die. It won't break down. It just keeps on working. Only issue I've had was tires. I popped one parking." Well, look at my truck, guys. I have two bad gas caps on it, which I'm not fixing. I'm not replacing gas caps. I had just the other day a rim crack on the inside, my steer tire rim, so it leaks air out. Who the hell has bad gas caps and cracked rims? And the rim wasn't cracked from hitting a curb or anything. It was literally the flat section inside where your tire goes around it inside, so it was just bleeding right through like a puncture hole. But the rim was cracked. Who has these problems? Then sent to freight liner for manifold leak. Oh, lovely. So at least you're covered. They fix it if something's wrong with it. Yeah, they fix it if something's wrong with it, other than the PM or if it needs belt. Those are wear and tear items. But otherwise, yeah, they take care of it. Now today's light again all weekend. Today changed coolant sensor, so we shall see. Yeah, good luck with that coolant sensor BS. What's up, Shane? How you doing? Michigan checking over there. Good old Michigan. Look, guys, I got a piece of carrot cake here. I ain't got a spoon to eat it with or a fork. How sucky is that? Did Prime cover the cost of the rim since it wasn't damaged, or were you stuck buying a new Alcoa? Well, Prime said I was dealing with night road assist. He said bring the rim in and let the tire shop would determine it. He goes, but I doubt it. You got 345,000 miles on it. I'm not strapping that rim to my truck. I was just like, you know what? F this. Number one, they're probably not going to cover it. I was going to stop by the tire shop and ask them if they would cover it, but I don't even want to know. So I left the rim there and I just pulled the money out of my tire fund. As soon as he said they're probably not going to cover it, I didn't want to run around for a week with a rim strap. You got to remember, I don't have a catwalk. I have a box up there. So I'd have to strap it. And I was looking, and anywhere you strap it, you're going to have to strap it on the frame of the truck against the cab of the truck. Well, the cab of the truck moves independently from the frame. So what are you going to do? You're going to grind all your paint off as you're driving down the road and that thing's rubbing against it. So I looked. I could have probably strapped it to my load locks. But it's like, you know what? It's just going to piss me off if I drag this rim around, take it here, and they go, there ain't no warranty on rim, dude. And I lugged that thing around. So I just left it. I was just like, screw it. I ain't got time for that nonsense. Jason is at Oasis 2, leaving tomorrow for PSD. Well, you know what sucks is we were at the Oasis for 2 nights, and then we were going to leave today. Found out this nonsense, so we had to go back. Oasis was full. Campus is full, so we're over at the Econo Lodge, which sucks. What's up, Noah? How you doing? How much longer are you going to be down? Wheels ain't turning. You ain't earned on. Yeah, exactly. And you got to remember, as a lease operator, you're spending about $250 a day sitting here, as far as your fixed costs go, because you're still paying your fixed costs. This is why it's so important, guys, that if you're living, especially if you're living paycheck to paycheck, you got to have an e-fund. You got to have an e-fund. I've got a lot of money in my e-fund, so I can use it if need be. But I don't actually need to take any money out of my e-fund, because I've got my week's earnings is going to cover my truck payment. It's going to give me some money. I had enough money saved up from my week when I came in. If I can get out of here by tomorrow, I won't even feel this, because then I'll have next week a whole week to work and it'll be good. Thank God I don't live paycheck to paycheck, so I don't need to take any money out of my e-fund to survive this week. It's a good feeling, guys. If you can save some money up so you don't have to live paycheck to paycheck and you can get your bills straight to where you're not living paycheck to paycheck, your life will be much simpler. Much, much simpler. I had my first accident yesterday. Well, that sucks. Noah, are you okay? Everyone okay? What was the cost for you? If you don't mind. If you're talking about the rim was $333 plus installation. The receipt they gave me didn't have the cost of installation. It only had the cost of the rim. So I don't know. I'm guessing they'll probably charge what, an hour's labor, $100 or something like that. Um, so yeah. Actually, David, they must have remodeled this room because this freaking room is nice, dude. It it's nice. Got that. That's where I'll be sleeping right there because my back just don't work on hotel beds. Not even the Oasis. Um, but you got your reefer, you got your microwave, little small TV, which sucks. But yeah, it's pretty nice here. I have no complaints about it. You hope it doesn't break you. What, the accident? Um, if the guy who hit you didn't have insurance, it should only be $1,000 deductible. If I don't want to say you don't want you admitting your fault or anything, but if it was your fault or something, then it just should be the $1,000 deductible. Well, it depends on how much damage is done to your truck. Because you got the 1,000 on the truck, 500 on trailer, 500 on cargo. So you can get up to a couple of thousand. No injuries, good. Was saved by my tarps. Load flew toward my truck. Ooh, yeah. Wow, that's scary. Yeah, not horrible, not good. That's right. It could have been worse. Wombat says I sat for a solid week in Arizona a few months ago. Thank God I had money saved because you can't think just because it's nice out, you'll be fine. Shutdowns come in summer too. Absolutely. That is a fact. Okay, she admitted fault. Truck's fine. Load is destroyed. So if you destroyed your load, it sounds like your flatbed. That's right, you psychopath went flatbed, right? You changed from reefer to flatbed, right? If I remember right. Um, I'm sure your insurance for your load is the same, $500. Love those. So you should be all right. I've been thinking about going back company reefer. Okay. You're leasing right now? Nothing wrong with that, man. Nothing is wrong with it at all to be company. You make good money company, man. Um, and sometimes lease isn't for everybody, man. Lease isn't for everybody. There is things you got to do. I was happy then. Haven't been happy since I went lease. Yeah, lease isn't for everybody, my man. If you're not liking it, you're not happy, go right back. Call your fleet manager, say you want to go company. I believe going back company is going to be a lot easier than going lease because you don't have to do any of the classes or anything. You could just boom, boom, shalom. Um, I would bet if you stayed flatbed that you would actually just stay in the truck you're in now. But if you're going to go back reefer life, yeah, they're gonna have to put you in a different truck. But I feel you, man. I feel you. There ain't no reason to stay lease if you're not happy with it. Even if you were making good money, if you're not happy doing it, why do it? There is, it is. It's lease isn't a big, hard business to run because Prime runs it pretty much for you. But it can be devastating, man, if you run into some issues. For instance, this problem, I'm going to be down. I got here 2 days early, which I was fine with because I had a bunch of personal stuff I had to do. Today they took the truck in, and I probably won't get it back till tomorrow, late tomorrow. So let's call that 4 days off the road. That's so at 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. That's going to be what, $1,000? No, that's not right. Yeah, $1,000. because I was thinking truck payments, but all the fixed costs and everything. So I have $1,000 into it, just in payments out of pocket. Mr. Larry says, "Hi, David, just got here. What's wrong with your truck?" Well, Studebaker Larry, the old transmission leak has bit me in the ass again. Last time I came in here I can't remember what I came in through it for, but I needed something minor done to the truck and they seen the leak and pulled me out of service. Sent it in to get fixed. It never got fixed, like always. And now when they did the DOT, they wouldn't give me a DOT sticker because of the transmission oil leak. He showed me a light under there. See those drops on the ground? He goes, that came from your transmission. And I was like, yeah, I don't think so, but whatever. So now it's over at Freightliner. Hopefully it can get fixed. Hopefully they can find my air leak. Hopefully they can fix my check engine light because my sensor's unplugged for my coolant. But I'm gonna laugh my ass off as Freightliner does the old, oh, we tightened a hose clamp, $65. Like they normally do when it goes in there. It's like, leave my damn hose clamps alone, man. Noah says, yeah, I made more when I was company. I just want the simplicity and I don't want to drive a truck the rest of my life. Yeah, Noah, the quicker you change back, the better you are because you are wasting money as a lease operator. You were putting money, putting money towards your tire fund. You're putting money towards lease completion. You probably got an e-fund going, and what you'll get back, go ahead and drain your e-fund out before you tell them you want to change back to company. And then you've got wear and tear on the truck that's building up. So that's all money you're going to lose when you go back, except your e-fund. So you want to do it sooner than later. Sooner than later. Hell yeah, Larry, this is just going crazy, man. If the accident wasn't his fault, he doesn't pay any deductible. Exactly, Michael. You're right. As long as they have insurance. As long as they have insurance, yeah. I just had in my head that he said it was going to cost them. So I'm thinking, yeah, no, you're right. If the accident wasn't his fault and the person had insurance, he's not going to pay anything. You're right. I didn't have to pay anything with that person backed into me because they had insurance. I was thinking of when I hit the deer, I had to pay that deductible. But you're absolutely 100% right, Michael. My bad. I wasn't thinking. I did some fake news right there. I'm going to have to kick myself in the balls for that. They did, but I was told you pay anyways. No, you don't. You don't pay. You don't pay at all if they have insurance and it was their fault. As long as they've admitted it's their fault, or the cops came and said, got a thing where it's their fault, you're not going to pay. I was rear-ended. I didn't pay anything. This guy who backed into me, I didn't pay anything. The only time I paid was when I hit the deer, because obviously the deer didn't have insurance, a little bastard. Deer's running around with no insurance. Had to have two wreckers come fix the load. I was told that will be covered. Yeah, everything's covered if it was their fault. Made a report, won't know what it says for 10 business days. Yeah, nah, you'll be fine, man. Put it this way, if they were going to charge you the deductible, it comes out pretty much that same day that the accident happens. They will send you a message telling you they're pulling this amount of money out of your next paycheck, and your next paycheck that money will come out. Trust me, when I hit that deer, literally as soon as I told him I hit a deer, I got a thing from leasing saying this deductible's coming out of your money. Be prepared. What's up, Ralph? How you doing, man? Yeah, if they never did that, they're not charging you nothing. They trust me. You would have got the thing like that. Leasing doesn't play around, man. Leasing does not play around when it comes to their money. They'll nail you big time. So we're going to be going over to Wings, etc. next door to this place in a little bit. to have some dinner. I don't know if any of you guys ever eaten there. It's pretty good. I had a hot dog there, that big. They call it a home wrecker hot dog. I got that one time I was there, and I had some wings when I was there the other times, and those pretty good. Prom truck just pulled in. You're pissed your dash recorded after the event, though. I'm pissed my dash. Oh, your dash cam. What the hell kind of dash cam you got that ain't recording the whole time? I have two dash cams. They both record. They both record all the time because I don't want to miss a thing. I got two because I ordered another one that you can actually put on your phone and watch what's going on from the sleeper as your co-driver's driving. But I can't use that app because when that app's on, it won't let me stream to my TV from my phone because it uses up some nonsense that I just peeled an orange. Used up some nonsense that won't let it do it. Garmin, you press record after the event, and it records 1 minute before and after, but it didn't this time. Yeah, get a real dash cam. Get a real dash cam that's going to save your ass, because I've had dash cam. And you guys check your dash cams every once in a while, because I had my dash cam die on me and I didn't even know it. But luckily I was able to, I found out before I actually needed the dash cam. I just wanted to look at something that happened, and it was like, hey, this thing ain't recorded in weeks. So now I check it on a regular basis. I'll pull the card out and read the card and make sure it's all there. Come over to Wings, etc., Lucas. Oh, wait, you can't. You got COVID. You're so bored you're going to die, huh? I'll tell you what. Since you're my damn coolant sensor, I'll have a beer just for you. Hell yeah, them wings are pretty good too, dude. I'm gonna get me the wall sauce. It's their hot sauce, habanero sauce. They got a nacho there. I never got them though, because it says it's for 4 people. And that's just a little too much nacho for one person. But they look good. You can watch the drug deals out your window. I don't know where you guys get that from. I've never had a problem here at this hotel. Never anything weird or shady going on out here. But I know what you mean. This area is shitty. Over there by Oasis, man, you park your truck on the side. And I'll tell you, man, you don't want to go to your truck at night to get anything because you got all the tweakers hanging out over there between Walmart and the Oasis. Michael says real wings are good there, but boneless wings such there. I think you meant suck there. The jalapeno poppers are good too. Okay. You did last week. Okay. Yeah, I don't do the boneless. I always do the bone in. Just like my steaks, I always like bone in. Cooking with the bone actually makes things taste better. Yep, Lucas lives in the good part of Springfield. That's good. That's good. I've never been to your place, Lucas. What the hell? I come into town and you got COVID, man. Lucas is a COVID monster. Is that on my? What the hell is that right there? Is that on my? No, it's walking around with me. Oh, it's my button. It's my button. But guys, I need a truck, man. I need a pickup truck. Anybody know somebody selling a pickup truck about 5K? That's in, decent shape. I need a pickup I can drive, preferably over out in the Houston area or Texas area. Hell, Oklahoma, Arkansas. I can drive it. But I need a truck. I want to get a pickup truck because I always like pickup trucks. You need to haul something. You got something to haul with. But I need to get one because once our house closes, we need something to leave at the Houston yard to be able to drive home with. Oh, now you want 14K for your truck? I thought you wanted 13 for it. What the hell? You raised it 1,000? Let's see. Wombat says, I recommend the Next Base dash cam. I bought mine from Wally World. It records 24/7 crystal clear video. Right on, everybody. Think of that. Next Base from Walmart. 14K. Dude, you said 13K last time you told me. And I told you, man, all right, I'll tell you what, Lucas, I'll give you 6K for the truck. I'll go up 1,000. I'll go up 1,000 because I only want to spend about 5. But for you, buddy, I'll give you an extra 1,000. But I ain't paying no 14. I ain't got that kind of money. What the hell? Do I look like Mr. Moneybags? Do I look like Daddy Warbucks? It already paid for itself when some guy swung into my mirror, leaving a tight spot. The video was so clear that I could read the DOT numbers as he left. $90 can't beat it. Okay, so what happened? How'd that work? Who'd you call? You got his DOT number. So what did you do to catch him? What kind of process was that, Wombats? Because with just the DOT number, what do you got to go up? You'll take 3 payments of 6K. So you want $1,800 for it now? Went from 13 to 14, now to 18. God damn. What year is that truck? You want me to pay how much for, what is it, a 91 or some shit like that? You high, boy? Did that COVID go to your brain? And what are you gonna drive if you sold your pickup truck? It's your only vehicle, man. Yeah, it's the friends and family FU account. I gotta rinse my hand real quick, guys. That freaking orange got my little sticky on me, and I don't do sticky. Let me rinse my hands real quick. How do you turn this on?
Cold in here.
It is not cold in here.
Yeah, it is.
It is not cold in here. How are you gonna walk next door in the freezing cold if you think it's cold in here? You're gonna die, woman. That truck's only got 40,000 miles on it and it's an '08? That's ridiculously low. Jason wants to know which cam it is. Is it a 222? Did the guy really name his channel David's Coolant Sensor? That's not a channel, that's just his name. That's Lucas. That's Lucas Wilsterman. He's always on here. He's just likes the coolant sensor. He's fighting. Well, next you can name yourself DOT violated freaking tranny leak. Oh wait, don't say tranny though, because that might offend. Might be offensive. I see it. So that's awesome. Oh man, trying to get. Why don't you say hi, Melissa? You never even say hi no more.
Hi.
She's always hiding in the background. Women, you can't them, and you can't them. She's all happy. Oh, yay, we get to spend another day in the hotel. Oh.
Not this hotel.
Oh.
My back already hurts from sitting on the bed.
Your back hurts from sitting on the bed? What the hell's wrong with you, woman? Yeah, exactly. Ring the bell. She needs to ring that bell, man. So what time are we going to dinner?
Whatever you want.
Oh, now it's whenever I want? See, I asked her earlier, and she's like, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 9 o'clock.
I didn't say 9.
I'm not, whenever I want to go. But now she wants to go. Whatever. Women. Kenneth K, what's happening? What's up, David? Been able to catch a live in a long time. Yeah. Lucas wants to go eat with us. This sucks. Well, dude, don't get COVID and you can come eat. It's so hard to get together. And the time I'm in town, you got freaking COVID. Gosh, man. The cop that showed up, I gave the footage. He Googled the trucking company and it came up. The cop spoke to the owner and the driver was heading back to the lot within the hour. Oh, okay. Okay. I didn't think about calling the cops because I hear, oh yeah, you can call the cops when you're at a truck stop, and they'll be like, no, it's private property. We ain't getting involved. Which the owner wanted to give me cash so Prime wouldn't report the accident. Don't ever fall for that. Yeah, the guy who ran into my truck wanted to do the same thing. Oh man, I'll pay you cash right now. How much you want? Your driver's license and insurance will be just fine. No need for cash. No need for cash. Just hook me up with your license and insurance. And then of course he got all pissy. But I still can't believe to this day that guy never looked at my truck to see the damage he did or take pictures or anything. He had to have lost his job over that because, hey, boss, I ran into a truck. Really, what kind of damage you do? I don't know. How? What would the boss think? You don't know what kind of damage you did? You gave him all your information and he didn't even look to see what you did. Okay, you're a smart kid. Ooh, sexy. Nice. Shit. Goofy. How do I close this now? There we go. So I want to know, Kenneth, why you can't catch a live, man. You're running solo, right? You and your puppy? You still got your dog on the truck? What's up, Big Houston? How you doing, man? How you doing? How you doing? Anybody that's come across Lucas in the last couple of weeks, man, you guys better go get things shoved up your nose. Make sure you don't have the old COVID. Damn COVID boy. Now, COVID is a tricky thing because your student never got COVID, right, Lucas? Which is cool that you can be that close to a COVID boy and not get COVID. You know, they say that you're gonna get it. I mean, he was locked in the truck with you. It has the features you need. You don't need the top of the line. It loops, records 720p, has a G sensor. It's great. The mount is magnetic and it doesn't move over the roughest bumps. I recommend it. There you go. Yeah, that's crazy, guys. Imagine being locked in the truck with a COVID boy and not getting COVID. It's amazing. Doing construction, got my CDL permit stopped. Uber, so go to bed with the chickens now? Oh, okay. I thought you were a different Kenneth. You're not the Kenneth from Wilson then. I can't see your little avatar. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about the house. I won't be totally excited until escrow's closed and it's actually my house because I'm the guy who has nothing but bad luck. So if anything's going to go wrong, it's going to go wrong with me. So I don't want to get all excited about something and then get. I don't like. I don't like to be hopeful and then get my heart broken. I'd rather just be negative and then just go, told you. Always call, don't take any chances. Anyways, guys, my stomach is growling. I haven't eaten in the last 10 minutes. So I need to go get some food shoved down this gullet and have a couple beers. No, I'm not going to drink. But anyways, hot wings, I'm on the way. You guys have a good one. Like, comment, subscribe.
Ring the bell.
It cracks me up when she says that. Good night, man. Be good. Bye. Lucas. Wings, etc., man.